everyone, I'm Natalie and welcome to Made by Mum. It's a Sunday morning, well, afternoon, sorry. So there will be a lot of home noise. The children are right at the side of me because I've changed where I'm sat. I'm actually sat now right in front of the window because I now have my desk here. Like a new chair. I've got a new cutting mat, which is at the side of my desk, which is literally there, and my yarn is now in front of me. So there's going to be a little bit of noise because, like I say, my children are at home and they are playing on the game. So on to the good stuff. Now I've got all the waffle out of the way. I went to Bradford to see my brother yesterday and to get my daughter some not ingredients, what am I thinking of, guys? Material. There we go. Went to go get some material for the suit she's making. I'm sorry, my light is atrocious today, guys. I've had a stressful week, so I've got a few spots as well. Let's get on with the good stuff. So I went to Bradford to visit my brother and got some acquisitions. And I've got lots of finished objects to show. They're all simple finished objects, but they're finished objects all the same. I have got a big finished object that I can't show. But I did take a picture, so I can show you the picture. And if you just bear with me 1 second. Yes.
Just gonna get something to eat.
I think Dad's doing lunch.
Okay.
You can go and ask him.
Okay.
You're going to see my little boy go past in a second. We're having a jammer day today. All the children are anyway. Right. I went into, now I've got to remember the name of the shops I've been to. Pound Stretcher in Bradford and found some yarn. I got 2 big skeins and 2 little ones. So we'll do the little ones first. There are 2 different kinds, 2 different labels, but let me have a look. They are exactly the same. They're both 100% acrylic. One is Yarn Fair premium acrylic. It's a 50-gram ball. 100 grams, 100% premium acrylic. Machine wash, 30-degree minimum wash. And then hand wash warm, 30-degree. It's only 69p. It says to use a 5mm needle. So 6mm hook. I'm actually going to use a 4mm hook because these have been got to make my my daughter a teddy. What's the colourway on this one? Does it say? Let's see. There's no colourway on this one, but it's a very, I'd say, dusty purple. It's that purple. There you go. That's the true colour. And then the other one is Baby Denim. It's a little bit darker than what you can see there. This says to use 4mm needles. Should make it a 5mm hook, but of course I'm doing an amigurumi out of it. So that's them 2. As I make them, well, as I've made it, I will show you because I am actually going to be following a pattern for it, apart from my daughter's picture. So we'll be going from there. Just dry mouth at the moment. Yeah, oh, can you see it? It says starter fluid on my cup. And it's got starter fluid in it. It's called a cup of tea. Hot, sweet and with milk. So, these are the other 2. I'm going to, sorry for the rattling, guys. This bag's broken anyway, so I can pull this one out. This is Wonder Knit Luxury Coloured Yarn, hand knit with love, and it's patterned. But look at those colours. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? This is so soft, really soft. I think I'm going to make a hat and scarf out of this because there is no colour, I'm afraid. It just shade and dye lot. It's 250 grams, 100% acrylic. Oh, hold up a minute. The label on here says 100% acrylic. The label of the bag it was in, addendum, says a 250 gram ball of yarn, 85% acrylic and 15% wool. Yet the label says 100% acrylic. I'm going to go with this one because you can feel the wool in it. It's not itchy, but you can feel the wool in it. So I got two. I'll take the other one out of the packet as well, because then you can see the colours better. And I love this second colour. Pup, what are you doing? Lay down. So I got, what is it? Red, burgundy, grey and white. Look at them colours. Mustard, brown and cream. Beautiful. There's more mustard on that side, look. This one, I can't wait to work up. It's exactly the same. 250 gram ball, 100% acrylic. It recommends a US 5 knitting needle. So that's a 3.75mm hook. I would actually use a 4mm hook, needle, sorry. I would use a 4mm hook on this. It's quite thin, but I can't wait to work with it. It's gorgeous, and it was only $4.99 each. So there's them two. I'm running out of room and I haven't even started. Right, put them back in the bag. And them two back in the bag. It's because my desk's full. Because I'm in the process of writing up a pattern, which is actually taking a lot more time than I thought it would. I thought I'd have it done, but life happens and things get in the way, so... What's the matter, Bubs? That's a nasty cough. Okay, Poochie. My Pooch has decided to lay on the floor behind because he's sulking because I'm sat in my new chair. That I need to make a cover for because it's actually all coming off, but I don't mind. It gives me an excuse to make something. So, my second lot of yarn. Now, this comes from two different places. 1, 2, 3. These 3 bags came from a charity shop. I can't remember which charity shop I got them in, but they came from a charity shop. My brother pointed them out to me. These two were £3 a pack, and this one was $3.50. We'll start at the top and we'll work our way down. They all look to be Signet DK, apart from obviously the fluffy yarn in this one. So, start at the top and work our way down, shall we? I'm going to keep these Ziploc bags though, because they're handy to keep small whips in. And I'm collecting a few of those at the moment, small whips. Oh, my lighting. Sorry, guys. It's appalling. Right, here we go. First, oh, they've got names. They've got names, guys. This first one is called Sunshine. It is a 100 gram ball, 100% acrylic. Do we have how much? No. Ah, yes we do we? 298 meters. I'm sorry, I can't convert that into yards at the moment. I will learn how to, but at the moment there's so much going on. Yeah. So that's, no, that side. Signet DK. And the colourway Sunshine. So there's that one. The next one is another Signet DK. The colourway, oh, is a mangled ball band. Ooh, this colourway is called Heather. There we go, there's the true colour of it. It's got like a mix of purple and blues together and reds. It's gorgeous. They are all the same. They're all 100% acrylic and 298 yards with this label. So that's Heather. The next one is another purple. This one is called Light Mauve. I'm holding them back here because I've got one curtain shut and one curtain open. Just to get my light semi-right. This is really, really pretty. They're really soft too. Softer than I thought. I've had Signet before and I wasn't too keen on it. This one I like. So there's that one, and that's one empty bag. Next is blue and green. I do apologise if you hear that, guys. My neighbours have got a motorbike and they go back and forth in front of my house on the grass and up the street, and it is ever so annoying. And there's times I do get rather annoyed and start shouting. So I'm going to take a mouthful of tea, a deep breath, and I'm going back to my yarn. So the first one out is this one. That's true colour. It's called Cloud. How pretty. And then we have got, no guessing on the name for this one. Yeah, ish. Bright lime. It's a very bright one. It blows my camera right out. I am so sorry. Yeah, 298 yards. Oh, itchy ear. You know when your glasses rub on the top of your ear? Oh, Ben, hush. Oi. Ben. Come here. Stop barking. There's nobody coming here. It's next door, silly dog. Sit down. No, don't be a pain. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, did Dad not do everybody lunch? Just you? A day in the life of, guys. Now, the last colour doesn't actually have a ball band, but it is gorgeous. Look. It's so pretty. I love it. True colour. Oh, it's beautiful. If I could just get another colour to go there. I don't think that works. So yeah, another empty bag. Last one. Ooh. Take the tape off. Ooh, I wonder whether that's to go with this. Let's have a look. This one, M.O. Pearl, whatever that is. It's like a purple, blue, pink, but really, really pale, like with white. Beautiful. And then the other one in here with it is Mauve Mix, which, if you ask me, if I can hold them all together, how pretty would that be as a project? That would be so pretty. What could I make, guys? 400 grams. So just short of 300 metres. 3692. So roughly about 1100 metres. What do you suggest? They're all DK.
Upside down.
Pop your ideas in the description box below. No, I write in the description box. You write in the comments. Oh dear. That's a good start to the day, isn't it? Yeah. Comments in the comment. Not in the description box. That bit's for me. Golly gumdrops. Oh, I can hear my little boy waffling away to his sister, who can't hear him because she's got headphones in. Are you talking to me? That doesn't matter, sweetheart. They can see the colours, that's the important part. And the last one is this. all blown out, but it's pink, purple and white. And I'm thinking these could make some really, really nice hats on my little boy's loom. I might have to have a play. I can hear my doggo crying. Oh, see if I can show you him. Look at my dog. And my unravel mitten and other projects and all the rest of it. But look, my doggo. You can see him now, guys, ish. You don't need to pass me your loom. Everybody's seen them. Don't worry. Sit down and eat your lunch. Back to the yarn. It is 100% polyester. 150 grams of yarn. Baby soft knitting yarn. It says to use 4mm needle, so 5mm hook. I'd probably actually go up onto a 6 if I was making a blanket out of this. There's no mention of how many yards or anything though, guys. It was made in China. That's all it says, but it's so pretty and so soft. Really soft. I feel like those boot socks. I wonder. I might have to go get some more colours and make some nice boot socks, some welly boot socks. So, oh crud. I'm dropping it all. So there's the 9 balls I got from the charity shop. Now, this is my big bargain. Are you ready? Oh, it was from the British Heart Foundation. That's the charity shop I went to. I found the receipt. So, my next find, I can't wait to go back with some more pennies. Let's put it that way. Because if they're going to have this every time I go through, and buying every time I go through, I found some carrot-tofu. Oh my... fibres. I found some carrot-tofu in Leeds. No, Bradford, sorry. In the market stall. So I had to get some. I've only got one of each. But that's okay because I'm only making hats with them at the minute. And I can say that because they were £1 a ball. £1 per ball. And this is so soft. This one I could just sit and squish it all day. It's gorgeous. I love the purple. I need to go get some more. They didn't have many of these colours. It's like the chenille. It's so pretty. It is... Oh, I found the end. I never find the end straight away. There's no colour name. There's a colour number. YMD0062. It is made in Turkey. 100% polyester. This is the bit I'm looking for. There are 196 yards. It recommends a 5.5 to a 6.5 knitting needles. That would be a 6.5 to a 7.5 hook. But if you're making an amigurumi out of this, I reckon you could easily use a 4.5 size hook on this. Easy. Oh, guys, can you imagine? I think I might make a teddy out of these. I think I might just be messaging my brother. Go get me some more. So I got a purple and a blue. I love this blue. 1 second, guys. Jacob, she can't hear you. She's got headphones on. Just leave her alone to play the game. Just sit and watch and eat your sandwich.
She's stolen my disc.
I'm sure she will put it back. It's just a game. It doesn't matter. Please. It's causing trouble where there doesn't need to be any trouble. Children. It's Sunday. School tomorrow. So, I got those two. They are gorgeous together. I might do a nice hat mixing them. So there's those two. And then the other three I got, to me, a girl colour, a boy colour and a neutral colour. But if I look at them, they actually follow thank you, like. They follow the way Knit Crate do theirs. So you've got your neutral, cool and excite. I think that's right. But these follow them. Are you ready? So you got your new... Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. You got your neutral. You've got your cool. And you've got your excite. Done it at work? Right, let's get on to it. So, it's Karatopu Elite Wool Prints. It's 51% acrylic, 49% wool, made in Turkey. Oh my goodness, guys. They actually have a hook size on here. That's right. So, it recommends a hook size 4 to 5. There are 240.5 yards. I think that's how it's read. Or we could just look at that bit, 100 grams to 220 metres. Again, there's your colour. But it's beige and like a really pale greeny brown. Really pretty. Can't wait to make something out of it. Then we have got this one, which is exactly the same specs. But if we look in here, look. Let's have a look. I thought when I saw this, because I saw it like that, I thought it was just all different blues, which is great. But then you can see there's a bit of that beigey greeny colour in there too, which is amazing. So again, really pretty. And then this one is the last one. I love this colour. Pink, like a turquoisey, teal and a purple. Absolutely amazing. I've just found that my friend's daughter is having a little girl. I've got a little girl I can make stuff for instead of just boys. I've only got nephews. Oh wow, guys. There's a darker pink in there. Ooh, go digging, guys. Let's go digging. No, there's just those 4 colours. But they're a little scritchy. But I'm sure if I wash them... What's the washing instructions like on here? 30 degree. Do not tumble, do not iron, do not bleach. And I don't know what any of the other symbols mean. It's just a P in a circle. Which I'm not sure of. But there's my yarn haul. So there's my Karatopu. I was so impressed when I found these. There are a lot more colours in the stripy ones, which is fine. I'm going to go way back. And there was, I think, about another 2 or 3 different colours in these ones. But you could just buy single balls. And they were £1 each. £1 each. All this yarn. So I've got 9, 14, 19, 24. About £26. So all this yarn for less than £30. You can't go wrong at all. I do now need to put it all back in a bag. Whilst my doggo cries, because he's been a big baby. But then I can show you my finished objects. So excuse the rustling whilst I do this. Will you hush, dog? Shh. Jacob, will you leave your sister alone? Oh, I'm going to send them all out in a minute. I just want 5 minutes to record. Or in this case, half an hour. Oh my goodness. Already. Well, I was trying to make it a quick one, guys. I really was. Right. I have only got 1 active whip to show you. I do have my high tide waves blanket over there, but I haven't actually worked on that, so that's not changed the only thing I have started is this, which is going to be a 12-point star. And I was actually teaching a friend the pattern, and then another friend decided she wanted to learn it, so I stopped so I could show her the rounds. And then my third friend, who all three of them come round on a morning once we've dropped the children off at school, they all come round for a cup of tea before we go to work, and they all want to learn the pattern. So I haven't got very far, and it's been like this since Wednesday last week, so about 4 days. So yeah, and I am using this yarn cake. I am using it, and I've only just started using it, so you can't tell there's anything missing out of it. So that's the only active whip. I've got some finished objects. I'm going to show you these two first that I've got here, because the tails need weaving in. I haven't done that bit yet. But I am really impressed with this. It is a cluster stitch hat. I will put a link in the description. There you are. It's like a mustardy yellow and black. And I haven't weaved in the tails. I do have a ponytail on, so my hair's going to be a mess. But there we go. I have got a child size head. So if I know if it's me, it's going to fit a child, which is a good measurement. So there's that. My son actually tried one of the hats on that fits me, and it fits him just as well. So I think this one might be a little bit big on him, but the hats I'm making are actually for a friend. Sorry, there's a hair. I think it's actually weaved in. I would say blood, sweat and tears, but it's just hair. There we go. So there we go. There's that one. And then on the way to Leeds yesterday, I made this one, which is, look at the colours on that hat, guys. It's gorgeous. I love it. Jacob, will you stop? You're going to get sent out in a minute. I am trying to record a video and you are being a pain. Stop it. She can't hear you. She's got headphones in. Here's the second one. There we go. My daughter's just done a happy dance. I'm presuming she's just got something she wanted on her game. So there's those two. And yes, the tails do need weaving in. Where's the other one? There is another one in there. And it's there we go. I'm going to say it's a really long one. I know it is. So tails to weave in on them too. So they can just go up there on my to-do pile. And the next part, sorry, I've kind of put this bag where it really shouldn't have gone. Oh, I might. Yeah, I did it without knacking. This is a bag I am storing all the hats in that I am making. They are for a friend who is, well, she told me she was knitting some hats and she's managing to make one a day. And it is for shoe boxes to be sent elsewhere. And I said, oh, let me know, I'll crochet you some hats up. So she messaged me the other day and she asked how much it'd be if she gave me the wool. I says, it's for charity, I'm not going to charge you, especially if you're giving me the wool. That's just wrong. If I was using my own wool, yeah, I'd want a couple of quid for doing it. Just to replace the wool that I'm using, because it'll come out of my stash for my charity work. So she supplied the wool, which is great. So I have actually gone into my stash, but some of the wool that she sent me is good for some of the stuff that I want to make for, like the baby hats, because they're a really thin yarn, and obviously it's coming up winter, so they're going to want a thicker yarn for these hats. But all this yarn that I have just shown you is also for charity yarn. So if it costs about £1 a ball, I don't mind. My good stuff, which I have actually used, it was the blue one and this green one. They did cost me a couple of pound per ball, but I don't mind because it's all going to a good cause. So I've done mainly this style. So we've got this one, which is a nice green tonal one, and this one. She asked for hats for boys and girls from the age of 10 to 14. Ben, will you shush? You're laid on my billy bag. with all my chunky yarn in. Just Ben hush. I've got that one. Can you tell when Sunday's my best day? It's actually a nice minty. This is my red hat. My last ball of red hat. It's gone now. I've used all my, apart from my ombre that I've just had sent from Nonna. Thank you. This was my only ball of red hat chunky. Wow, it flew off my hook, and it's pretty soft. I haven't actually washed this. It is really soft. I like it. So there's that one, and then we have got a mustard one, and we have got, now this one's got, some of these I'd already made, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do anything with them. They can go in the bag. I've got this one with a nice little pom-pom on the top. I need to find out whether she wants ones with pom-poms and ones without. So the yarn she gave me was pinks, and she wanted stuff for boys as well. So, except for this one, they're pretty boy colours that I'm doing in this style of hat. There is this one, and I only made one of these as a tester. It is one of the peaked ones. So if that's a popular one, I'm going to see if she needs any more making, because I am thoroughly enjoying making hats. If not, I'm just going to make more hats and send them into other charities. That's a boy one. This is another one that I'd already made. Can you tell I love this colour? But I'm all gone out of that yarn now. I'm hoping my pound shop actually has some left, because this is where I got it from. And it is the only shop with that mustard colour. Nowhere else has got a really deep golden English mustard colour. There's some more that I'd already pre-made up. So there's that one. See, this is a little bit smaller. This will fit like a 4-year-old. So I'd already done some smaller ones for her as well, before she'd mentioned she wanted age 10 to 14. She says she was doing from 4 to 10, I think she said it was. So I'm just doing a mix of hats. I've got until Thursday, because that's when she said she was going to drop them off. So I'm just going to keep going until Thursday, and if she needs smaller, I can do smaller as well. This is a smaller one. This is a really smaller one. This one's knitted. This was my first attempt at following the Ross hat pattern. Or, yes, it was the Ross hat pattern. Now, it looks like a little bit of a pointed peak, but I think that's just me. I don't knit very often. It's got a really good stretch on the brim. Really good stretch. So there's that. I am going to knit a few more up, I think. But I can crochet them a lot quicker. Here's another one that I've done. A nice bright red one. You're not going to miss the child in that one. These toque patterns, these are all from Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. This is her toque pattern. And I just play with the sizing. Chain as many as you need. Do it as long as you need. Do it for as long as you need to for it to fit. You know, it's such a versatile pattern. Debbie, I love it, and it's my go-to hat pattern. If I know a child needs a hat, this is the first hat I make. I have taught 2 of my friends how to make this hat pattern, and they love it too. Thank you, Debbie. I just showed them the basics and helped them talk them through the video, because one struggles with written patterns and the other is struggling with video patterns, and I'm just showing her the video and going, this is what you do, this is what you do, and just doing it in changing the word terminology so she understands it to what she's labelled them, and it's all fun. So yeah, there's that one. And then I was just playing. I didn't follow a pattern for this one. I just magic circled it and then did I do a front loop? Yeah, I did front post, back post, double crochets for the band, and then just double crochets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did 6 increases, so there was about 35 stitches, and then down, can't remember what size, I think I used a 5, size 5 hook. I have actually got a fair few hats out of this one colour, because again, is this the golden? No, it's not. It's not the same colour. This is a different colour. So there's that one. And then last but not least, which is one I have only just finished. Now, I love this pattern, and everybody loves this pattern. It is the Divine hat. I used one of the thin yarns that my friend gave me. It's a DK, but it's a really, really thin DK. Now, DK is my normal, and I love working with thin yarn anyway, so the size of it didn't bother me. But I also used a 5mm hook to start, and then a 4mm down here, and that's done it big enough for, I'd say, a 5-year-old. So I'm going to try and do some bigger ones because I do love this pattern. It's lovely. If you can spam me with your simple, quick hat patterns for girls and for boys, please pop them in the comments below, because I will look and I shall make. I've got a week and I've already made, what, 1, 2, 3. That was made. They weren't. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done 8 hats in 3 days. Because I made 2 yesterday, 1 on the way to Leeds and 1 on the way well, Bradford, sorry, and 1 on the way home. I made, see, I'm still deciding whether to put pom-poms on them. This is one I made on the way home. Of course, I have got the cluster stitch hat. I love this edging. I really have enjoyed doing this edging. The only thing is, I think it was on the second one, I did it a little bit too big. I was just working away, not realising how big I'd actually done it. So that one is for a teenager. In fact, both of these are. I would love to do some for like teenage boys. Obviously there's the simple toque hat, but I'd like a really simple, not like a beanie. I don't have a standard beanie pattern that I work from. I do have the Ross hat beanie pattern, and I've got a ponytail, guys, so beanies don't fit very well, but I do have this one, which is the Ross hat, but it's knitted. Love the pattern, but I can only knit 1 hat in a day. I'm going to actually cast on a hat. I am going to cast on another one. I do have some I've got some chunky yarn, so I might actually be able to get it done quicker. I'm going to have no chunky yarn left by the end of all this, but I don't mind. It's all for a good cause, and it's not the only cause I'm doing. So there we go. There's all my hats. That's all my finished objects. I'm hoping to fill that bag by Thursday. It's already to about here in one pile, if you give them a bit of a squish. Or if I shoved them up. Yeah, it comes to, pick it up, it comes to about there. So I've got half a bag done, and there's room here to stack some more. And there's a good stack of hats there. So I'm hoping to get some more done. I do know I want a really simple, quick, easy pattern for this one, because this one's going to get made up for some little boys. Oh, what's that? Please don't be hot glue. No, it's not. It's fine. It's just some plastic. I really do want to make that into some hats for some little boys. I reckon they would love that. So that is everything. That is a 40-minute video. I do apologise, guys. That was quite a long video for all of nothing. I shall be back again hopefully next week, a lot sooner. Sorry, it's been quite long between my videos, I'm afraid. It's been quite a very busy week. Well, busy week since being back at work, because it really does tie my day up working just over lunchtime. It really ties your day up. You can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing until a weekend, and weekends are usually when I record. So I am getting on with my pattern. I shall hopefully have that wrote up and finished tonight, ready to send out tomorrow. If If not tomorrow, it will definitely be out to my testers. If you are watching, it will definitely be out to you by Wednesday for definite. I do have another finished object, which I'm not going to show because the lady I want to send it to actually watches my videos and I don't want her to see it. But as soon as I know she has received it, I have taken a picture and I will show as soon as I know she's received it. I just need to try and get her address without her actually realising. So that's everything. Keep making magic, guys, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye!